Jessie B. Scrapbooking, back with another process video. This one is for Scraptember and 30 days of sketches. And this one is day 29. We only have one more day after this. I can't believe how fast the series have gone by. So today, here's the sketch that we are doing. And our prompt is mixed alphas. So yeah, I'll have to think of what to do with that. So the pictures I am doing is of the whole group of us, except for my husband. He was taking the picture. And then my daughter and I at the bow shoot, one of the bow shoots we went to this last summer. And yeah, I'm only going to use 2 pictures and instead of 3, but I think it'll work out really nice. And I'm going to, I think, use this paper pad. I got it at Walmart, Delilah, and it's an American Craft. So, let's get going. Okay, so I actually end up really liking how this layout turns out, but it did go a little bit more feminine than I had planned. I wanted to use this green because it's a beautiful green, so it's going to be my banner down the one side. And then I was going to use a small piece of this floral just because it has the green in it and it has the yellow in it. And I thought I was going to use yellow to go with this page, but I ended up not pulling out the yellow, and I pulled out this word print, and it has a whole bunch of sayings on it, and all of it was very appropriate for a family gathering type of thing, where just like joy, great to be with you, smiles, you are, awesome, just different things like that. So and then I ended up cutting the floral a little bit too wide, so I have to recut it. And then I was looking at it and going, oh, my floral's too big, but I've already cut the other paper and I didn't want to change it. And I'm just like, fine. I'm just going to make it more in half than the sketch has, which is fine. So, but as you can see, it's definitely a little bit more on the pastel side, but that's okay. There is 2 girls in the picture too, and so the guys can just have flowers. So I am using this little tiny piece of red that I had with that paper pad. I actually don't think this paper came from that paper pad, but it matches so well that I'm going to use it. I like the little pop of red that it gives, but there wasn't much of the paper, so I am just piecing it together behind the pictures. And I showed you there how I did it. Just put some ATG on the back and then use my mat to kind of line it up and push it down, and it looks like you have a full piece of paper behind it, even though you don't. So I did that to both of them. I only showed you the one. And now I am adhering down the background of my paper, right, my layout. And I am leaving a white border all the way around and in between each section. So it's framed in that little bit of white, and I like the way that looks. I think if I had used a red or background instead of that white paper, it would have looked really cool too, but I didn't think of that. So I am going to pop up both pictures onto some fun foam. I just wanted to give a little bit of shadow underneath the pictures. They everything was feeling a little flat, even though I don't have anything on here yet. I think it's because my pictures are so much bigger than the sketch has. And yeah, so I wanted to make sure that uh, there was some interest before I even put embellishments on. So this layout actually took me a couple days to do because I would get started, get going on it, and then something would happen and I'd have to, leave and come back. So if it seems a little the camera moves or whatever, it's probably because it's the next day, like I said. 3 days. And I never take that long to do a layout, but life gets in the way. And that's fine because I still did get it done. So I am adding my title. And I did the word bow in one alpha. The fun is in a different alpha. And now I'm bringing in these little round alphas and to do much. So my title is Bow Much Fun instead of So Much Fun. Yeah, I thought I was clever. This is the next day. You can tell because my alphas have moved. I came back to it and I was looking at it and it was laying there, and I wasn't planning on actually doing anything, but the title looked wrong where I had it, so I moved it up to the center between the two pictures. I like that better, but it's still very hard to see, so I will address that in a second. And then I found these yellow flowers in my um, fussy cut bin. I have a drawer full of flowers and stuff that I've already fussy cut, so I grabbed those yellow ones out. And now I'm going to take this sticker book and put some of these arrows banners um, behind the alphas so that you can see it a lot better. And so I'm not worried about the middle word um, because you can read that just fine. But the bow and the fun were very, very hard to read, I thought. So I moved them. And then I'm adding these little arrows. I add one to the side of the title and then one at the bottom just because I wanted to try to use up that little sheet that I had. And, they're arrows. This is a layout about bow and arrows, so it fit. I put that pink uh, block behind the flower. I like that. And here it is the third day. And now I'm trying to find more embellishments. I like that butterfly. I added that in, I think, the day before, but I'm not sure. And I only have one of that butterfly left anymore. So I used to have a whole package of them, but I've used them up. That's my last one. And I like it on this layout. I know it's really dark and it kind of um, yells that it's there, but I think because it is right next to the picture, it draws your attention right to the picture. So I like the way that works. I grabbed this sticker book from, I think I got it at Michael's. Joann's. No. Pretty sure it was Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And it has nothing but florals in it, and I love it. It was Michael's. It was a hot buy at Michael's. And I absolutely love it, and I want another one because I'm at that point where I want to use all the flowers, but then again, I don't want to use any of them because I don't want to waste them. I'm kind of hoarding them, and I need to quit because if I use them, then that means I can buy more, right? So I am using some here, not a lot, but I do add, I think 2 to each cluster. I put 2, a big and a small, I believe in each of the clusters, one on the top, one on the bottom, and one off to the side above the title. And I am going to move this one over here because that white border was bugging me, being up in the air. So I'm going to grab another flower. It looks just like it, but doesn't have the white border on it, and pop it up on the bottom down here. And then that big one, I did fussy cut the border, some of the white border off of it. But it was had a little bit more to it, so I didn't take all the border off, just so that it would hold together. Now I am actually gluing down the word fun because those alphas were popping up on me. And I glued down the word bow too because, yeah, same thing. I think because I moved them or whatever, but they were trying to come up. So I glued them down. I didn't make you watch me do all of them. And now I am just gluing everything else down and getting it all adhered. And I really, really think that it turned out really cute. Um, yeah, I mean, the clusters are simple. They're not overly embellished at all. And I think, if I remember right, I just add some of these puffy dots all the way, or 3 in each cluster. And then can't remember if I add any puffy paint or not. I think I might in green. If I don't, I should, because I think that would look good. No, I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I had puffy paint in green. Yep, there it is. So, that is the last thing I do. Remember, this is a hop. Go down and check out everybody else that has been playing along all month long. And you can always go back and check out their previous videos if you haven't seen them, and also mine. I have a playlist with all my videos in it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for the last day of 30 Days of Sketches and Scraptember. Bye!